Okay, sorry about that delay right there. It took a little longer for the Stream Deck to turn on than normal, so I'm going to look into that. Hi, everyone. We have a computer. We have a working computer again. Fortunately, we were not without for long. When you're disabled, you really need something like this in order to stay in touch with the outside world. And I'm too old to do that on a phone. Too old to do it on a modern phone. Too young to do it on the phones we had when I was a kid. There we go. So, hi there. Hi, Fel3. Hi, Bad Road. Good to see you both. Yeah, they tried to go subtle with Cloud and nobody noticed. So yeah, Final Fantasy X, full-on trauma response everything for Tidus. Didn't seem very subtle with me either, but he was too subtle for your average video game player. Oh, shit. Cloud is more like our trauma, honestly. But, yeah, to the average person, he was just dark and brooding. Hi, Beekeeper. What are you babies tripping out about? Gaston didn't want to be near that music for some reason. He likes most of July's music, but that one, I guess, bugs him a bit. It's probably the loud thumping bass. Anyway, I'm on headphones now. And we are going... Well, I'm going to close the browser first off. I have y'all up on the other screen. There's the button. That's the button we needed to press. Excellent. Make up your mind, baby. We got a couch set up here. Specifically, it's a folding couch that... Or an unfolding couch, I guess, just like mine. You drop the back down and it becomes a fairly comfortable bed. And we got that because Mox is going to be visiting here in a couple of months. And I wanted to make sure everything was ready. So we got this, and then immediately everything started going wrong because that's how it happens. But I'm trying to teach the dogs that they're allowed to jump on that couch without asking if no one's on it. Which they generally know with this couch too, except sometimes I have to shoo them away if I need space. And I want to teach them that that one's totally okay as long as they check with someone sitting on it. You know, dog stuff. Alright. Regular dog training stuff. I maintain, to this day, after what happened 10 years ago, it is, training a dog can be very easy. Untraining a dog is the hard part. If someone has taught the dog bad lessons, that's much harder to do, as well, to undo that. Right, I should turn on the controller, huh? I changed the connect and disconnect sounds because the disconnect sound specifically was giving Rizvi an anxiety response. So now it's just a little jingle, and I like it better too. It's just loud enough to be noticeable. Also, this controller does the thing. It makes the device connect and disconnect sound, which the old one didn't. That's probably the thing that I actually miss about the other controller. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go on to FF10-2 after this, because Final Fantasy direct sequels, with very few exceptions, are centered around the same characters, the same world or time. They tend to suck butt. And I don't remember liking Final Fantasy X-2, but a lot of people seem to, including people whose opinions I respect very much. So I may give it a try and go into it as just, you know, expecting something goofy that doesn't really connect well to this game. Never could get into X-2. Yeah, me either. But I kind of want to. And it can't be as bad as Crisis Core. Holy shit. Holy shit. Y'all who told me Crisis Core was like the good game in the series, holy shit, what is wrong with you? That was awful. That may have actually been the worst thing associated with Final Fantasy that I have ever seen or played. And I watched Final Fantasy the anime, Legend of the Crystals. So that tells you a fucking lot. That's true for dogs and for anyone else. Unlearning things is way harder than learning them in the first place. Very much so. Heard people say Crisis Core was good, but we've never played it. I'll save you $40 right now. It's not good. It is. I cannot stand it. And normally I'm like, you know, other people can have different opinions than me. But I don't know, this one is, like, objectively terrible, if there's such a thing. Alright, 230920. Alright, that's where we are, because this version has an autosave. They completely retconned, like, Zack's whole thing. They had characters you never see that you never see ever again in any other thing. They fill a good chunk of the game with terrible mini games. It's bad. Also, one thing that's weird about this, it's only got 8 directional movement, which I don't think was true on the PlayStation. So this one's weirding me out a bit. Walk and the others are waiting outside. I've decided that instead of doing a bad Caribbean accent, I'm going to do a decent
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Eastern Canadian accent.
You're giving this to me?
Yeah, use it well.
I like that it's flickering.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then,
His accent isn't, like, as bad as the one in Kingdom Hearts, at least.
she became an apprentice.
Water sword never wielded. Oh no.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
You really don't need all that luggage.
I like Lulu.
They're not really my things. They're gifts.
I'm mad that they wrote her out of the sequel,
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
then replaced her with an identical but younger model. Holy shit. Holy shit, misogyny right there, huh?
Okay, off we go.
I gotta reboot the streaming box later. It's got Windows updates trying to go on. So did the PS3 release of the HD version. That's so weird. It's not my controller. But yeah, you can see as I slowly turn... Oh, fuck. Combat.
Here comes one now.
Because I'm getting full analog movement in other games.
What I gave you.
Alright, I will. It's Tidus versus Mona. There we go.
No problem.
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday.
Yeah, I know she's in it. They just kind of
My
replaced her spot in the party with Pain, a character who is clearly supposed to be Lulu. That's fucking wild. Just let older characters exist. She's not even old. She's like 28 or something. Oh right, I forgot ranged weapons do massive damage to flying enemies in this. I I have it set up so everyone is supposed to get sphere levels. I forget how to bring up the mod. Not home, because that's this gorgeous reshade that we kind of edited. Lulu's in her late 20s, yeah. Fuck. Let me see. That's not it. FF10 mod loader. Hotkey. I don't remember the name of the mod loader. File load? It's not file loader. Unks, that's what it is. FF10 Unks hotkey. Control Shift Backspace. Ageism is a thing, very much so. Waiting for Ursula Vernon to write the story about the 82-year-old chosen one, setting off on her quest with her cat, her knitting, and a very nervous practical nurse. That Control Shift Backspace, there we go. Not language, key bindings, boosters. Entire party earned. Okay, it is on. Because that's, whoops. That's Control Shift Escape. Because I don't want to have to level up characters individually and end up leaving some way behind. Thought Lulu was in her early 20s. She definitely looks good for her age, but so did I at 28. Shit. I forget how to change the party. We only have Valifor. Valefor? It's either Valefor or Valifor, I'm sure. I am not familiar enough to say for sure, though. Let's see. Edis is right here. Move into here. This sphere grid, I should have taken a closer look at it before starting. Let's see, Lulu already has her basics. Don't have a lot of stat panels currently. She can't move, and she has nothing that she can do functionally. Oh wait, she's close enough to use an ability sphere on Extract, which is the thing that lets you pull spheres, I believe. Kind of like the what's it called? Draw in Final Fantasy VIII. Damn, I wish they'd release a better version of Final Fantasy VIII, and without that weird child abuse scene. We can leave that part out. Okay, no one's ready to use anything else. Alright, this is fine. Don't think I can change the order of the party currently. Jotaro Kujo, 18. Tsukuyumi Komoe, 35. That's about right. I looked younger than Aaron when I was 30, but like, there's no way Aaron's supposed to be 35. That's wild if that's what they claim. Like, that man is 60.
That looks like trouble.
It has a brain.
Watch this!
Having only ever played this game on PS2 before, I could never see that there was a brain in this slime. Aaron's gotta be like 50 minimum, exactly. But that's the thing, in anime you're either...
Told ya, only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's
There's a
have
lot of tutorial in this game.
what I mean. Lou, you're up.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
In anime, you're either 18, 90, or dead. Get the impression Aaron's about the same age as Jecht, and Tidus is... Yeah, Aaron has to be the same as Jecht, and I believe Tidus is in his early 20s. At least that's what I've always assumed. Hi, Demon Dog. You haven't missed much. It's mostly been us talking back and forth and watching tutorials.
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends, and ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
Tidus is canonically 17. See, none of them look the age that look or act the ages they're supposed to be. Alright. Water Flan gets fire.
That was a bad example. This one's a water fiend, so fire...
Oh, right. I never tried getting that wrong before. That's really funny. I'm gonna try doing it wrong again.
Whoa, hey, what are you healing that thing for?
I never knew this dialogue was here. Oh my god, this is amazing. I imagine Blizzard will get the same reaction as Fire, but we might as well try it. Vraska killed Sin 10 years ago and Yuna was 6 or 8 when Kimahri brought her to Besaid. See, that fits. Been thinking nonstop about a Discord guild I saw online for older trans folks. And by older trans folk, they mean it's a 21 plus server. Oof.
That was a
Yeah, I thought so.
water fiend.
Enough with the let's get this over.
That's really funny. I never knew this dialogue was here. Oh, right. This game follows Final Fantasy IX in many ways, such as chronologically in the real world, but also it makes status effects actually useful, which is something that a lot of the earlier Final Fantasy games have struggled with. While Final Fantasy XIII made them super important. Oh right, I forgot how she waggles her tits around. Lulu is goals. Did I kill that thing by now? I think so, yeah. It did heal itself at least once, and then I healed it.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
What's going on?
Ah, more of those cubes. Should we take a breather?
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
I'm gonna react like I think Tidus would react.
That should do it.
I wonder what that'll change later on. As I said, more of those cubes. Should we take a breather? Ooh, what's this way?
This isn't the way to the pier.
Aw. Are you sure? Oh, that way's just gonna let me go, because that's where we came from. The objective marker on the mini-map is a big help. And yeah, I love the belt dress too. Oh shit. Guess who? Damn, the artifacting on these videos. Oh, that looks real bad. Square has always had a habit of losing their files. So that's likely what's happening here. So yeah, this is the Catman who decided to attack. Cheer. And now we attack. Oh shit. He's gonna get us. I forgot he's a Dragoon too. He's a Dragoon Blue Mage. That's such a cool class combo. Met someone who was named after this blue guy. Wild, that's cool. Final Fantasy X got a lot of flack for being too linear on release, but I don't see that as much of a flaw as people at the time. Final Fantasy XIII got the most flack, and then it turned out that that was led by JonTron, which is pretty fucking wild to me that people were listening to JonTron. He coined Final Hallway 13, and then people just kept parroting that. But yeah, this game was probably more linear than that game. And like, I honestly don't recall people being that down on this one. But just like 13 and 10 don't hide that they're linear, all the other games hide that they're linear, despite definitely being linear. Ow. There we go. They weren't nearly as harsh on 10 as 13, but I know a lot of people didn't like it. Yeah, I feel that. This game's a bit of an acquired taste at times, too.
What's with that guy?
Kimari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either.
I think that a lot of Final Fantasy games have... The game that came right after the one people started with and loved tends to be the one that they hate the most. Final Fantasy IX got a lot of hate at the time because it was too childish. Got Brotherhood, now we've also got Hunter's Sword, which has sensor on it. Excellent. Always good to have sensor, which is basically passive scan. Oh, it's a good thing that Wakka's Ball is official. 9 is also my favorite. I did a whole stream of it, and it holds up so well. What are these gray spots on the map here? They don't seem to, like, match up to anything. First I thought it was this pole, but... well, it might be, but it's slightly misaligned if it is. I was hoping for treasure chests. 12's your least favorite because the gambits were the beginning of the end of battle menus. I liked Final Fantasy 12, but it gets worse as it goes. Because it really wants you to grind and grind and grind, while the story segments are few and far between.
A flyer! That's your department, right?
True, but, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Oh, my phone's blowing up. What is going on? No idea. Just people favoriting something on Mastodon. Press L1 to switch characters. I love how they just jump off screen. That's such a good effect.
Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
Vaughn and Pinello also are bad parts of 12. There's no reason for them to be there. And yeah, I think I stick by that after replaying it more recently. It should have been entirely about the older married couple. Which Dragon Warrior game introduced the wagon? 4, I think? Yeah, Fel3 says the same thing. I'm pretty confident then. Alright, let's summon an Aeon. Which is the same thing as an Esper or an Eidolon. But not the same thing as a Primal. Though similar, at least on the surface. Sonic Wings! Sonic Speed! Donk. Ah, you missed. Definitely wasn't in 3, but we don't remember 2. I don't think it was in 2 either. Definitely not in 1 for obvious reasons. Sonic Boom! Sonic Wings! Now cut that out. Thing has a lot of HP just so that Valifer can spend a lot of time on it. There we go. Energy Ray! Now for the actual summon attack like you expect to see. Donk. Hey, it's a variable Mog, just like you get at home. Gives magic +3. I'll take it. Better than nothing. Alright, and Kimahri hasn't actually joined yet. He's just, you know, around here somewhere.
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say goodnight, birdie.
Dark attack. Bonk. Thundercats. Ho! Oh. Yay! Let's hit it with a Moogle. Hooray! That was fun. Music in this game is good. I hold to the idea that there's not a mainline Final Fantasy game that doesn't have really great music. No, everyone's at full health. Alright. Fight's almost over. I don't want to summon Velifer again. Wakka said leave it to me, so I'm leaving it to Wakka. There we go. It's kind of weird to see how jaggly the whole game is, because these graphics didn't look this good when it came out, by any stretch. And now they kind of look bad, even upscaled and everything. Right. Now we use Thunder on the Water Flan. Oh yeah, this is some get pumped up music.
Let us Guardians handle the likes of these.
Hooray! Bum bum bum, it's just a long path. Pretty firmly of the opinion that just upscaling graphics and using the same models and textures as the originals never makes anything look better. No, most of the work here is being done by Reshade. And everything is, like, blocky anyway. I thought about getting, like, the high-res models. Oh, I can just go this way. I can explore. That's nice. Is there a treasure over here or anything? Or is this just where Wakka kicked us into the drink? Yeah, that's where Wakka kicked us into the fucking water. Which is really funny. Thinking about doing Chrono Cross, I know a lot of people don't think this, but I think that the new artwork in the Radical Dreamers edition was really nice looking. It's so weird doing this and not being able to turn the camera at all. This game is very big on fixed angles, which works for it, but it's still a little confusing at times. Okay, I'm gonna look for treasure over here real quick, though. Anyone have any unlocked boxes? Ah, I knew it. Here's one. Hope you don't get bit by a snake. That's not gonna let me go very far. Any underwater treasure over here? Dang, this must be how Miiverse Water Guy feels, like all the time. Yeah, this song is a leitmotif for a lot of... Oh, hey, another treasure. For a lot of songs in the game, and it works really well. And I just found a secret moon crest, you guys. Look at that. Is that... that's gotta be an... Rain? What the fuck is a moon crest? Oh, here's a power ball. Not official anymore. Alright, moon crest, moon crest, moon crest. Oh hey, there is a big map. It's not quite a Heidelin style map, but it is kind of cool. Just not very useful. Why is it not letting me switch? Oh, I have to cancel out. Mooncrest. A celestial token fashioned in the shape of the moon. Okay, so it's a quest item. You want the answer to that question? Nah, we'll figure it out as we go. Mongolian-like, huh? That's pretty cool. I like to see the, what's they're called? Inspirations for art. Knowing how things work makes them more magical in its own way. Like, wow, people put all this time and effort into this thing. Oh, right, I need to bring up the fucking, guide for... Damn, I can't find it. I don't want to miss any of the thingies. Fuck. The cryptograph primers.
Goodbye.
Sorry about that.
Boo.
Okay, we got volume 1 and 2 already. Volume 3 is in the Chocobo room. Okay. I remember the Chocobo room. Male gazy as fuck, huh? Sure, he only stops to stare at her tits for a second. Doesn't mean that the action's not there. Wow, these things must be really heavy. You can't even move them around. One of these is the Chocobo room. This isn't it. We'll arrive in Kilika before nightfall, bud. Go on, take a nap or something. Look at this seagull, just flying backwards. Fuck yeah. Seagulls are awesome. Wanna use the binoculars? Yes. No way. Remember what you did last time? Okay, good. Okay, good. At least the game's lampshading it a bit.
Oh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing. Yeah.
I mean, you're one to talk.
These won't sell. Or me name's not a waka.
That's two Wakas. Waka and a Waka.
Don't look like you got much money either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Of all the fake accents that they could do,
Awaka the 23rd. Merchant extraordinaire.
Cockney is probably the least offensive option.
Know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
Power room. Chocobo powered.
What the heck is that?
Chocobos and giant hamster wheels is so good.
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door.
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo? What kind of backwater island did you come from, anyway?
Miracles and oddities were starting to become daily routine on this trip.
This it? Yeah, there it is. Albed Primer 3, L is C.
La 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 la.
That's why I remember this room.
La 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 la.
A voice actor who cannot carry a tune, still managing to make something as lovely as the Chocobo tune. It's very good.
I'm not at liberty to talk about our plan.
What plan?
Restricted area. Our operation depends on this cargo.
Okay. I didn't ask. Ooh, treasure. I gotten seasick. I think I'm gonna hurl. He seems real sick, eh? I'm hiding over here because I'm gonna get sick too if I keep watching him. Alright, now we've done the most important stuff on the boat. Ah.
Come to think of it, I haven't told you where we're going. First to Kilika Island. Then we change boats and head for Luca. For that though, Yuna's gotta pray at the temple. I'll be guarding. We'll be praying for the Aurochs' victory too, so you come along, yeah?
Great plan.
Hey, it is a great plan.
Don't look at me.
Both good reads from both Demon Dog and Falthry.
Word is, that summoner's got noble blood. I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter. You don't say.
Lord Braska's daughter?
Yeah, take that. Humph. Man, I would... Hey, don't let it get to you. It's the same as always, eh? Hey, Kimari, what are you up to? Nothing? Alright.
I don't know who you are or where you came from.
But I don't like you. I guess let's see if we can take a nap anywhere. Whoops, meant to do that.
But someday, the night... Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of gill to lend?
Yeah, sure. You know what? Just take it all. No sweat.
I guess it pays to ask, thank ye kindly, lad. Fine seed money for the O'aka merchant empire. Much obliged, lad.
Alright, good. Now where is he going?
Have you got some to lend?
Yes. Here, have another 100. Nah, never mind. Dude, I just gave you money. Piss off. Well, these are not beds. These are not oh, I can kick this suitcase. For reasons. Oh, it's full of potions. Oh, don't worry, I know it's empty. I just like kicking things. I'm sure there's one more potion in there. When I first played this game, and the second or third times too, we kept trying to figure out what the symbolism of water was, because they just kept showing water, and water traveled really prominently. But at this point, we're pretty sure it was more of a, hey, look at what our coolly rendering engine can do. Yep. The game is weirdly themed around water in a way that's never really explored. Can I pull the lever? No. It's not gonna let me pull the lever. I feel I've lost me way. What's up here? Can I take a nap up here? No? Guess I just keep talking to people. This game is bad because you're not allowed to hug the chocobos. Agreed. Yeah, the water doesn't go anywhere except to dreams, I guess. Comparing dreams and water, and it's a whole thing, or lack thereof.
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago.
Didn't take.
Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough when your father's famous.
Huh?
Waka's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Huh?
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
That's why they had 10,000-pound blitz balls. Defeat and destroy are both very common. If they're doing something where they're not supposed to say kill. Very smooth, cheated. Ah, you didn't even do it. I guess he figures staring at Lulu's tits was,
The wind. It's nice.
about his limit. Sent to the Shadow Realm. That's true, too.
You're a blitzball player, aren't you? From Xanarkin, right?
You hear that from Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Waka. Waka doesn't believe me at all.
But I believe you.
Huh?
I've heard in Xanarkin, there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
Ah, shit.
Jacked. My father. His name is Jacked.
Amazing! You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkin.
I'm sorry.
He went out to sea for training one day, and never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
But,
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left. The date fits, doesn't it?
Hell of a coincidence.
You're here? Are you not?
Dun 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 dun. This is probably fine, right? This flat, top-heavy boat, it won't flip. We've got blitz balls for ballast. Huh? Hey, it's this guy. Well, that was not the smoothest transition to FMV. And out of FMV.
What do you think you're doing? Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Zin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract it. Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner.
Wait! Oh boy!
Yeah, attach yourself to it. That'll help. Oh, definitely Feltry. The FMVs look bad. Like, there's artifacting and everything. Like, the in-engine stuff, you're like, oh yeah, that's 2005 PlayStation. It's not great, but it's better than whatever the other shit is. I guess we'll keep using extractability. One down. This is like the Final Fantasy answer to Resident Evil 4. Alright, Lancet also teaches blue magic, I forgot. I should get a blue magic guide, maybe, I don't know. Never residented in Evil. What about RE4 is similar to this? Just a cinematic set piecing in battles? No, there's a boss called Del Lago, and you end up attaching yourself to it with a harpoon as it drags you around the lake. I think this game came first, though. I'm like 60% sure. That's Spanish for of the Lago, yes. I like the characters kind of interact in battle. Like, they'll look at people who are targeting them, stuff like that. It's not a huge deal, but it's a good detail. Translators note, Lago means lake.
What? We hit the fin first?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you for checking that, Val3. Regular sword attacks can't hit targets at a distance, like Sin's fins. Attack these enemies using magic or blitz balls. Zing! I kind of want to move Yuna into an attack magic role. I'm thinking real hard about that. I think it'd be fun to make her like a red mage. Actually looks really good for that early in the PS2's life cycle, right? That's what I'm saying. And again, this is upscaled, obviously, and it's got this really good reshade on it. But, still looks pretty good. On its own, it looked fine. Just a bit more washed out, really. Yuna's better at black magic than Lulu is if you go that route. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. Maybe I should make Lulu into a fucking knight. Give her cover and everything. That might actually be really fun. Then who's gonna be the healer? I guess Waka or Tidus would fit the bill there. I think. Not 100% on that. Wings start to flicker. I should probably take out these guys. Just real quick. Waka as healer is weirdly funny. You really want Waka's accuracy on physical attacks in the early game because of the flyers. That makes sense. Because he is the only one who's actually got a ranged attack that doesn't cost any MP. As I said, I've never played with the Pro Grid before. I may have said it on stream, I may have just said it in the Slack. Or maybe neither. I don't fucking know. But anyway, I've never played much with the Pro Board. I haven't gotten past a few hours in. Alright, we're switching in Lulu because we actually don't need that much healing right now. Alright, I thought that they specifically said that magic would work. There we go, I was pressing the wrong arrow. Seen people send Tidus down the healer route, or at least picking up null element spells. It would actually be kind of funny to turn Auron into the healer. It's so completely against his character. Alright. We got this. This is fine. Let me, take this guy down. There's only one here. I don't think that more will spawn in. How practical would be having Auron as a healer be? That's a good question. What if the reason blue magic is a limit break in this game is just so you can't put blue magic on everyone? That may be part of it. I can definitely see that being part of it. I guess the most practical party here is to replace Himari with Yuna. I can't target all on this as far as I can tell. Yeah, no target all. That's a shame. Limit break in 8-2, but it looks like they thought that was too powerful. Quina is probably my favorite blue mage. Alright, let's just take him out. Bonk. Rude. Oh, it doesn't show his HP anymore because Tidus is out of the party. That's kind of funny. Target all comes later in some moves. That's possible. It may be a Sphere Grid ability. It might come on as a weapon ability too, now that I'm thinking about it. And maybe I will turn on the always sensor, because that's one of the options in Unks. And honestly, it's kind of annoying to have that limitation. Oh, I just realized. That's probably gonna kill him though, huh? Yep. Wakka, you do too much damage. Are we done? Yeah, there we go. FF10, Wakka does too much damage. I'm very happy that Stranger of Paradise used this game's save point aesthetic. They're very pretty. We did establish that Blitzballs weigh as much as a tank. That's true. That's the mast. I think that was my favorite gag in all of Tales of Monkey Island. Maybe in the whole Monkey Island series. Just throws a potion at him. Must be one of the ones I got from that suitcase. Oh no, not dolphins! Nature's deadliest porpoise. And also whatever this guy is. That was a weird bass sound there. That was very strange. Don't think I liked it. Why did Wakka take the Blitzball with him to help Tidus? It's because it's his weapon, I assume. And he thought he might have to fight off more of these sin scales. Sin spawn. Oh, they are called sin scales. Fun. They just keep coming. Oh shit, that's really good. Flicked it with darkness to make it miss. Okay, I will. Bonk. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. So rude. Overkill. Right, if you hit it for more than its max HP into the negatives, I believe. And I think it gets you better loot, but I'm not 100% on that. Yeah, it seems like most people can breathe underwater. They never directly address it to my memory. I can't afflict it with darkness anymore. Ow. The exact requirement for overkill is actually weirdly complicated. Ooh, I'd love to hear about that. Alright. Well, damn, 2 more. They really do just keep coming, huh? Well, let's take them down a peg or a level. I don't know. Let's just kill them. Let's fight. Let's do the thing. Blender. Ugh, I hate the UI though. Alright, let's get ourselves all the way back up. For small enemies, it's 150% of their HP, but it changes as the HP increases, so it's practical to get on bosses with some effort. Oh, that makes sense. In a way. In its way, that makes some sense. We can take out one of these guys. And let the other one hit. Might actually be more practical to just keep hitting the boss. Unless I die right here. Alright, cool. We're getting there. This game requires a lot of on-the-fly math in general. I think they really succeeded in making the combat feel really surprisingly in-depth in a way that maybe the games didn't feel before this. There isn't actually a formula for it. Every enemy has it as a separate stat. Oh, that's fucking wild. Ooh, critical hit. Oh, here we go. Game over. The Sin Scales overkill is apparently 300. Makes sense. I would hit them for over 300 and it would say overkill. White Arm Guard and Water Moomba. Moomba? I hardly know her. Well, those kids are dead. It is really gruesome, showing this just absolute fucking devastation happening. Final Fantasy VI tried to do something similar, but it was the 90s and there was only time for clacks.
When Sin attacked Zanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
I will defeat Sin.
Whoa, her tongue is going crazy. Why is her tongue flopping around like that? That was weird.
Maybe it was that day on the sea.
That's not how tongues.
I started to give up hope. I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going home. This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
I don't remember that, Demon Dog. That's fucking wild. Was he in Kansas anymore? Alright, well, we made it to Kilika. Or what's left of it.
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, Milady Summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks, BT.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
That's some good voice acting. Wow, with the high-def graphics, you can really see how much better the player characters look than the NPCs.
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Huh?
Where are those cubes? Did we take a breather? The answer is yes, we're gonna take a breather, because it's break time. Here we go. Remember that there is a civil rights movement happening around the country and the wider world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that shouldn't have to be fought for, like equal rights, equal treatment under the law, and not be attacked, terrorized, and even murdered by the police. You'll see I have pressed a button that brought up the donate command. That can be brought up anytime by bang donate if you need those links. But we have listed here some ways that you can help, including the Bail Fund Network, which helps keep protesters out of jail, the Okra Project, and the Black Trans Travel Fund, which help black, trans, and non-binary people with food supplies and travel out of dangerous situations, and the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Fund to take back their land to 6 grandfathers, which was stolen by white people, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore, and then had some white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Under this second command are more ways that you can help. These are all current campaigns, things you can do right now. They are kept up to date by my Sibs Joy. They are September and September and Remy in the chat, and that's all one word, so please let one of them know if anything else needs to go here. Black Lives Matter, the lives of people of color matter, Indigenous lives and lands matter, Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter. These are things we gotta keep saying and pushing and fighting for till the people at the top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real protected truths. Okay, we're going to the break. We're going to run some ads. We have no stance on ad blockers. Make of that what you will. And we'll see you back here in just a few minutes. break's gonna go a little long. I gotta look for something. Alright, I found it. I thought I had run out of a medicine that I really need, while having previously thought that I still had a whole bottle of it left. And that is the truth, but I do need to call in a refill soon. Like, maybe now? Let me do that right now, because I can do it via text. And it's after hours. I think today's the day I'm allowed. No, it's not for another couple days. Never mind. Someone remind me. You don't have to remember to remind me. It's scary when you think you're out of medicine. It's a schedule drug too, which means that I have to wait a certain amount of time to refill it, which can be dangerous. I should say it's a schedule drug. No, not that one. There's all sorts of draconian laws surrounding these things because there's a chance that they can make someone feel loopy. That's how they judge whether a drug should be hidden behind 100 different barriers. It was a quarter mile, but that's a tornado throwing world record. That's wild. It is scary, especially your blood pressure one. Yeah. Without this particular medicine, it's difficult for me to move. That's one for nerve pain. I always have a hard time refilling our ADHD medication. Fuck. I'm gonna have to deal with that soon. Because they fired the person who refused us entry. Because, and I'm just making conjecture here, but it was definitely because they rejected us when they weren't supposed to. Alright, back to this game scene. Now, where's my headphones? There they are. Here we go. Alright, so our next primer is found in one of the huts. Very, very specific. I like that. I guess there's only a couple of huts, though. Do I have these on backwards? No, that hammer is just hitting more in the left ear. That's weird. Y'all can't hear it because the stream is combining them into mono because of how we had to set this up. Edith, watch your step, bud. It's not safe this way. The pub's closed. I don't think I can get through this without a drink. unfortunately, because of another neurological condition I have that responds badly to stimulants, my ADHD is not treated with a scheduled substance. Well, that's good. This town being called Kilika just reminds us that we're really eager for the English translation of Kuro no Kiseki, Trails into Daybreak. A major character in that series is named Kilika, and Kuro no Kiseki takes place in our home country. Well, that's cool. I haven't played any of the Trails games. Legend of Heroes? Whatever they're called. I see them on Steam all the time. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to have time to play this. I know there's an ongoing story I haven't seen.
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem? The dead need guidance. Filled with grief over their own death, they refuse to face their fate. They yearn to live on and resent those still alive.
But I thought I left my coffee in the other room.
You see, they envy the living.
Yes, Lulu, he does know nothing.
And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate.
It's legitimately our favorite game series, but you have to play them all in order. And it's currently a series of 10, 50 to 60 hours JRPGs. Yeah.
Sad, isn't it?
The nice thing about Final Fantasy is you can just pick up any game and...
Where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this?
One of these days I gotta play through Wild Arms. But do I play them in release order or chronological order is the question. Do I end with 5 or start with 5? Trails from Zero to Asia is probably our favorite video game, period. Very cool. I kind of wish I had the executive function to play through that stuff. Like, my Xenoblade stream stopped 3/4 of the way through. Because I'm just sick all the time. Is there a chronological order? No, there is a chronological order. And it's explained very well in 5. They're just very separate stories in the same world. I believe the order is 5, 2, 1, 4. Wait, I left 3 out. I know 3 is before 4, but I also know it's after 1. Yeah, this is a very cool scene. Sorry to be talking over it. Basically, what I know for sure is that 5 is the beginning and 4 is the ending. Anything placing the games in any kind of sequence? Maybe we missed it. Yeah, it talks about the world and what's happened and what's going to happen. Two coming after 1 actually makes more sense because of Zig.
It must be tough. Being a...
So it'd be 5. It might just be 5, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Knew from the beginning what it meant.
Might be 5, 1, 3, 2, 4 as well.
Is protect her along the way. Until the end.
Until the end? What's the end?
Until she defeats sin.
before, you know, Sin defeats her.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well.
Aww.
You've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time. Hmm?
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed by Sin.
Lulu is like a cool aunt for Yuna.
Everyone stood there watching her. It was strange, and somehow horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
This reminds me of like old story on vinyls that we used to get from the thrift store. I like this child just running in a fucking figure eight. Got a little ADHD energy here. I'm gonna be a blitzball when I grow up. There he is. There he is. He said the thing, everyone. He said the thing. Fuck. I was gonna play a sound for this. And then I couldn't find my fucking... You know what? Alright, let's continue. Did you rest well? The others left some time ago. This is my home, and no matter how bad it gets, I ain't moving.
Hey, you awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
Okay, I just want to find the hut that has the primer in it, though. Here's the bar. Yeah, this is it. T is now D. Tidus has achieved the rank of Albed Pakehan, which probably means something that I don't want to to figure out right now. I opened the store, but we can't serve anything because we don't got anything. I don't care if there isn't any food, I just want to stay here. I'm scared to even look out there at the sea. I can feel it out there, can't you? And there's Waka. Let's check the other way real quick to see if there's any treasure. Beginner, that makes sense, it had that double letter in there. Cryptography is fun, especially when you use it. Like, obviously, it's not a conlang or anything like that. It is just a cryptogram, and a very simple one at that. But they've set it up in such a way that it sounds plausibly like another language, which was also done in Dinosaur Planet. Look at this butt. I am so glad that she's comfortable showing that much butt just all the time. I'm not anymore. A pronounceable alphabetic substitution, yes. Which basically means swap vowels for vowels and swap consonants for consonants. Please excuse him, he's been affected by the toxin. So if he says anything offensive, don't take it too seriously. What are you looking at? I ain't on display here. Go away, man. Oh, I was hoping for, you know, stuff to happen. Hey! Waka's waiting for ya. I wanted to believe it was just a bad dream, that this was all a dream, and when I opened up my eyes, everything would be back to normal. But when morning came, nothing had changed. Bit disappointed there. Also have to be careful with the type of consonant, like T and D can swap, but T and L could cause problems. That's true. There's a proper name for hard and soft consonants, but I do not remember it. Unless it's just hard and soft consonants.
There you are. Be St. Aurochs, huddle.
Huddle gay. Wait.
Where we pray for victory. Go! High Summoner O'Halloran used to live in the Kilika Temple here.
I got halfway through a very tasteless joke.
Great blitzer, you know.
Waka.
Hmm?
Praying for victory's all good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying blitzball?
Is this really the time?
This is the only time.
Dental, lingual, glottal, and fricative.
The fans cheer for their favorite team. They forget pain, suffering.
I was thinking of hard as being ones with a solid sound like a T versus ones with a carrying sound like an L.
Whatever you say.
Yeah.
And win.
What Bad Road said.
Right.
Temple's beyond the jungle there. Let's go.
I should do a mod of this and just re-record all of Waka's lines as being from Newfoundland. Oh, I love liquids. Voiced and unvoiced, sibilant and forgot the opposite of sibilant. I don't know that much about this stuff, I guess. Oh yeah, we can hit up the sphere grid now. All right, so if we want Yuna to become a black mage, we just send her where Lulu is. And then we can send her up the middle. That can get her to Waka. I know Riku's is blocked out until we get some lock spears. I think this is where Riku goes. Alright, so then we put Tidus on healing. And then we can have Lulu go through swordplay. Help with my mod. I would need help learning Newfoundland accents. Yeah, that's kind of a tough one because there's a lot to it, honestly. I kind of slipped into Boston there for a second. But it's a cross between the Western Canadian accent from British Columbia and such, because there's a lot of people who moved out there and back. And then also just straight up Irish, Scottish, Welsh, just mixed in there like a slurry. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get Yuna over to Lulu's track. What is this? That's strength. She won't be needing strength. Here's the null abilities. Alright, let's hit move. Bring her over to... She can move 4 squares with 1 point, right? Okay. That's only 1, 2, 3. That's weird. Can't go 4. Not letting me go down to the middle there. I swore it was 4. Do an accent that sounds to me like what Alice has been calling Newfoundland, but I can't guarantee it'd be good. It's, mine isn't perfect by any stretch either. Alright, ability sphere. Blizzard. And now we have to move her to here. But she is out of sphere levels. So now Lulu... Oh, it's only 1 space. What was the 4 I was remembering then? Let's land her here. So that's where she needs to go next. Then she can put down some abilities. Oh yeah, raise her strength a bit. That's fun. And her HP. There. Now she's not so fragile. And then also extract mana, which is going to be very useful for a swordsman, I guess. 1 forward and 3 backward, or 4 backwards? Not sure. I think the 4 is how far away from their parking spot that they get. Not 100%. Alright, so now Tidus has got to move towards healer. Kimahri doesn't even seem to have his own tree. Here's Lancet, which Lulu will also be grabbing. Tidus moves here. New. Waka will actually continue on his tree. Because we do need that ranged attack to take out the birds. Backtracking, oh, going over spaces that you have already touched. That makes sense. There we go. Increase his magic. Now, what direction do we send Kimahri in is the question, since he doesn't have his own tree in this. Could give him secondary healer. I like the idea of him just being a straight-up Dragoon, but since jump is a limit break, that's not ideal. Maybe we'll switch him and Riku. Riku can be the loner. Send him up Waka's tree. That makes sense. Well, we're done with that for now. Let's save. This is gonna be a weird playthrough.
What's up?
Yuna's saying she wants you with us.
Huh?
I want to ask you to be my guardian.
You know what? There's no time for jokes, yeah? He may be a blitzball whiz kid, but up against fiends, he's a newbie.
A fiend newbie.
Then I just want him nearby.
What?
Audible gasp. Some of the anime reactions look really strange in this.
We're all going to the temple anyway.
And that might just be because the animation is a bit stiff by today's standards.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have.
There's nothing to be sorry about.
Oh, awesome, Bad Road. I may just do that.
What's going on?
My apologies.
Alright, what do we got here? We got a treasure chest. With monospheres. Yay! Oh, this is such a good song.
Kimahri, why don't you use Lancet on it?
What's a Lancet?
Normally, it's a skill that weakens enemies and heals the user. But when a Ronso uses it, that Ronso can sometimes learn Fiend's abilities.
Hey, sounds cool.
Kimahri has learned Seed Cannon. it's called Ronso Rage. Come on, it's blue magic. It's not even very powerful. Like, come on. Blap. Just gonna look around the whole place. It's weird to be playing a game with invisible random battles again. That's just not something that exists as such currently. At least not commonly. Yoink. Burn. I can definitely see why it ran out of favor. I don't mind it as much as a lot of people do, but I am more than willing to admit that it's not the best system. On our way, sir. Who are you? I like your outfit. We Crusaders are training for the upcoming operation. Call us if you see any Sin Spawn. I'm kind of feeling like in Final Fantasy XIII, the main characters wear functional clothing and all the NPCs are decked out in ridiculous shit. Oh, hi. It's Ochu. Everyone loves Ochu. Octopath is the most recent major release we know of that uses it. That makes sense. I want to try that game, but it's the muddy brown filter over everything makes it so I cannot tell what's going on. I know, that's another thing I know I'm in the minority of, but I think the game looks like shit. And this company just keeps doing that. Bravely Default just lets you turn random battles off. That's awesome. Everybody loves the Ochu. He is a terrific athlete. Ain't that the truth? Vulnerable to fire, well, obviously. Oh no, not the poisoned claw. Dang, I forgot how strong poison is. Fucking hell. Oh wait, I forgot to use Tidus's limit break there. Well, shit. Okay, this is fine. I feel like Kimahri is the one who should step out right now. God, limit breaks are a bit underwhelming at first, huh? Oh, she's only got Blizzard, fuck. She does have Esuna, though. Here, have an antidote. We haven't actually seen a shop yet, which is kind of funny. Maybe Jinx will work. I don't know how well it worked, but it worked. Lord Uchu falls asleep. Oh no. Against PCs, poison does a quarter of your max HP per tick. Oof, yeah. They really wanted to push status effects here. Final Fantasy series in general kind of expects you to be using Raise a lot, I think. Probably. Are you pro-dote or anti-dote? That's a good question. Next question. Is summon an oh, there it is. There we go. This guy'll help. I think Final Fantasy VIII is the only Final Fantasy game where I got really impatient with summon animations. I thought anecdotes cure poison. I was getting ready to tell Lulu an amusing story. Very nice. I don't have Dispel currently either. Oh my god. I can't outdo that kind of damage. Oh wait, I woke him up. Maybe that helps. I guess it did. Alright, now he's gonna max out my overdrive gauge. So now we can cast Energy Rage. You need a long summon animation in 8 so you can boost, yep. Oh shit, well, took out Valifor. It's okay, I know you're Valifor something. I'm thinking, actually, that Tidus can jump out in place of Waka. And then Waka can try Dark Attack. Immune. Damn, it was worth a try, though. Keep everyone alive. And teach you how to summon Lord Uchu. I guess we could, huh? That'd be an awesome summon. I want that in FF14. Sure, I can summon Bahamut and Phoenix, but I would just want to summon an Uchu. I don't have anything I can use against him. Distractibility spheres. Falls asleep. Rude. Now we just gotta use the physical attacks against him. Wake up, bud. And he gets grumpy about it. Fury, Fire Fury, here we go. I'm trying to hit the button and it is not working. So apparently I must have been pressing the wrong button. I had a feeling he'd attack Tidus next. Oh, it's spin the right stick. Oh, that sucks. It's a good thing I have really good magnetic joysticks, so that won't ruin them. Just gotta avoid grinding them on the outside ring too, though. Ooh, a rune mog. Whoa.
And her guardians. Very impressive.
Sir, we should fight too.
We'll get our chance soon enough.
Young Crusaders gather around. We'll beat sin into the ground.
Okay. Alright, let's go to equip on Lulu. Let's see, we got Water Moomba. Does Water Strike. Rune Mog for Magic +5, so a strict upgrade. Oh, hey. Waka can wear the arm guard. There we go. I am seriously considering turning on always have scan thing in the mod launcher. Mod loader, mod thingy. Okay, was there anywhere else to go down here? Yeah, I thought so. I don't think we went this way yet. You won't tell the scan police. All effect analog 6 ought to be standard. I agree, and I'm on the good ones, JH16. They're really nice. Like, the other ones are really nice, but these ones are really nice. Resistant to magic. Vulnerable to water, currently. There we go. Switch to Lulu. Cast water on this guy. And now Yuna can do the self-heal. Rude. That's like the vampires in Mortal Shell.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
You would do it? Alright, let's just turn that on right now so we don't have to worry about scan weapons. Alright, here we go. Grant permanent sensor. There we go. Which means I can give Tidus a better bonus, maybe. If he's got anything, then... Yeah, strength +5, that'll do. Alright. Sphere Grid, let's do it. Let's do this. This is gonna be a lot of this fucking stream. Alright, we're moving Tidus towards healer, right? And there's two ways to go there. So we can either go this way and grab extract. Extractability, rather. As well as scan, which we won't need. I don't think. Does scan do anything more than sensor? Or we can go this way, which will make him a little more physically strong. This way is quicker, I think. There we go. Now we learn 2 more elemental spells. And Lulu needs to move up towards Tidus's tree. Get some defense. Himari, we're moving over to Wakka's as we decided. Grab some defense. And dark attack. And Wakka is already on Wakka's path. Here's Guard. Lots of block spheres that way. Alright, so if we head down here, we're gonna get accuracy. So let's do that for now. Silence attack. And strength. Right. And everyone's set. Oh, we did go this way. Here is a weird system, but I think it works pretty well. Works better than the license board or the Crystarium. I mean, it basically is the Crystarium, just with a little more freedom to move around. It even looks like the Crystarium, which is kind of fun. Something's written here. We have one of these letters. We have one letter out of all that. The Crystarium is like the rest of FF13, almost linear. It's it's something. It allowed a little bit of freedom in that you were changing roles, and each person handled each role differently. It was kind of like the US version of Final Fantasy X Sphere Grid, honestly. Oh shit, of course it's fucking... That's alright. Vulnerable to ice. Excellent. Overkill. And water against this guy. Ah, Dab CFNC. Just what I was thinking ought to be written here. I think the Crystarium's another thing that bugged people out because it is more obviously linear than what you normally see in the series. Final Fantasy XIII doesn't try to hide anything about itself. That's the best way I can put it. Except for the lesbians. I don't know if it tried to hide that. It just had a really shitty way of ending it. I guess Barrier Gates hadn't reached Japan yet. Or at least hadn't reached Square. Yeah, it's weird. I remembered the thing. With the kid, I forgot his name, but I remembered that being pushed a lot more than it actually was watching those streams back. But no, they're just a couple. Vanille and what's her face. What we really liked about F13's mechanics were that the roles were really unique. Yes. They explicitly tried to not go attack, tank, healer. Very much so. And combining them together in creative ways was also really cool. Wow, a single Lux Sphere. I think those are like the rare ones though, so I shouldn't scoff. I remember that there was one type of sphere I tended to run out of. Lulu's gonna be using attack skills soon. It's gonna be awesome. Luck and fortune. Okay. And this game and 13 are very similar in that there'll be times when you're like, this fight seems really hard, and then you realize you have a ton of sphere levels built up. And that you just need to go spend them.
Yep. Lord O'Holland trained here at his peak.
A race, huh? Think you can beat me?
Yuna, if you would.
Ready?
Hey!
Ah, huh? Hey!
Kids.
Oh, fuck. I was muted there. Thank you, Demon Dog. I muted it because I had to clear my throat, and then I forgot. So yeah, we're gonna call it there. It is almost 11, and we're going up to another major story. So we'll pick that up next week. We've got a Patreon over at patreon.com/squirrellily. I would really love it if you would check it out. It allows you to support us monthly, and the more people we get on there, the less we have to... The more people we get on here supporting us as streamers, the less we have to worry about where our money's coming from. So, thank you so much to the following super cool people. Mers, Andymonium, Melissa Case, Sage, and the Melodic Freak System. Y'all are lifesavers. We've also got a schedule over at schedule.truck.community. See what the whole team's up to. Tomorrow's Saturday, which means in the morning... No, wait, tomorrow's Friday. It's not Saturday. Tomorrow's Friday, and July is going to be playing Harvestello, which she's really into. Saturday, we got, in the early morning, Wandering Beekeeper's playing his Minecraft stuff over on the channel Wandering Beekeeper. He goes into a lot of, like, really intricate technology mods. It's pretty cool. Then Willow plans to be streaming throughout the day, I believe, over on her channel, Willow Mist 23. And then in the evening, we got either Demon Dog playing Half-Life, Slox playing Toontown Online Rewritten, or Freya Dragon playing Alien Isolation. All good options. Then on Sunday, did I say that was on the Xenon Fiber channel? Well, all those were on the Xenon Fiber channel. Sunday, we got Willow in the daytime again, and then Wandering Beekeeper in the evening playing Roots of Pasha. Monday, we got Andy playing more Banishers Ghosts of New Eden over on Andymonium. And then September and Soleil playing Mario Wonder, or more likely something new, because I think they basically finished it out. Tuesday, we got Willow in the daytime again, and then... Or no, that's in the early evening. And then Soleil playing a Plague Tale Innocence with September back here. Then Wednesday, we got Bad Road with more Hybrid Heaven on the channel Bad Road. And then Sue and Remy back here with Mortal Shell. Then Thursday, it's back around to us. First, Andy with more Banishers Ghosts of New Eden over on his channel. And then me with more Final Fantasy X. This still says World's End Club. There we go. I just had to refresh. And that's the stuff. That's it. So let's head out with some words of wisdom. These are going to be real important, okay? So remember them in your day-to-day life. The plot of Hellsing is Alucard likes killing people, but he can't because the police. But he kills people anyway. Also, not even 10% of his power something something. All right, we'll see you later.